Good morning and welcome back to Lovin Dubai show, where we take you through the top trending stories of what is happening in and around the country. I'm Simran.
And I'm Shahir. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday.
Happy Friday. And today's top stories are US Navy records Titanic submersible implosion and the death of all 5 passengers on board.
And Dubai private schools are having an Eid al-Adha holiday before summer break.
We'll also be talking about how you can save money by setting the AC temperatures to 24 degrees Celsius and on auto mode.
And also, the Fate family reveal baby's gender in the most extravagant way possible, in the most fade way possible.
Exactly. So we'll jump into our top story for today, which is Submersible's implosion killed all 5 on board. Now, in a tragic turn of events, the United States Navy has confirmed the implosion and destruction of the submersible that was en route to the Titanic wreckage. The vessel, operated by OceanGate Expeditions, was carrying 5 passengers who are now presumed dead. According to Rear Admiral John Milger of the U.S. Coast Guard, the submersible experienced a catastrophic implosion, resulting in the loss of all lives on board. Now, this devastating incident came to light after a remotely operated vehicle discovered the tail cone of the submersible approximately 1,600 feet away from the bow of the shipwreck. The individuals on board of the ill-fated submersible were identified as Hamish Harding, Paul Henry Nargilet, Shehzada Dawood and his son Suleiman Dawood, and the Stockton Rush, the CEO of OceanGate Expeditions. Sadly, none of them survived the incident.
So the purpose of the expedition was to explore the remains of the Titanic, lying approximately 900 miles east of Cape Cod and submerged at a depth of 13,000 feet below sea level. The Wall Street Journal initially reported the U.S. Navy's potential detection of the implosion, shedding light on the tragic outcome. When asked about the possibility of recovering the victims' bodies, Admiral Muger expressed uncertainty. He explained that the extreme conditions at the seafloor make it incredibly challenging and unforgiving environment, making recovery operations extremely complex.
So the loss of the submersible and the lives on board serves as a somber reminder of the risks associated with deep-sea exploration. The incident highlights the inherent dangers and unpredictable nature of exploring such extraordinary depths, where even the most advanced technology is not immune to unforeseen disasters. Our thoughts and condolences go out to the families and loved ones of the victims during this difficult time.
And moving on to our second story, so Dubai private schools are having an Eid al-Adha holiday before summer break. So there's nothing quite like taking a holiday after working tediously for months on end after lengthy exam seasons. Well, the Knowledge and Human Development Authority understands the struggle and has announced holiday dates for private schools in Dubai.
So Dubai private schools will be on break for Eid al-Adha from June 17th until July 2nd before summer break, and campuses will reopen on Monday, July 3rd. And I bet everyone is probably wishing they were students after hearing this.
So in May, news broke out the schools would complete the academic year on June 26. The KHDA quickly debunked the rumors and clarified that it was not the case. Parents must check with the children's respective schools' academic calendars. The end of the school year will depend on the school itself, and there's not one general consensus as to when the school year ends, basically.
And school year ending, we know what that means for traffic, not to be selfish, but yes.
Honestly, you have those 3 months or like 2.5 months or 2 months in some cases of just pure bliss on the road.
In the mornings. Oh my God, tell me about it. In the mornings and in the afternoons, you just don't have as much of a rush as you see when those kids are sent to school.
It's so great. And then you come back after summer vacation and you're late for work for the first 2 weeks because you're readjusting to all the school routes and all the mishaps that come with you thinking that you could leave at a certain time, but you don't leave with enough time for you to do what you want and get to work in time. And then it's a whole series of events of readjusting. And once you readjust, it's all of a sudden summertime again. Or is it just me? I'm not quite sure.
That was quite a rant.
Do you not go through it?
Yeah, agreed. Okay, let's go back in time when we were in school and we used to then summer breaks were coming up. There was so much excitement in the air, right? And there were always like these non-uniform days when you would
go. Yes, I was thinking that. And then people would sign your clothes.
Yeah.
And then you'd give your yearbooks away and you'd sign that as well. And then you're like, well, I didn't have to ruin my top then.
I mean, yeah, not yearbooks, I guess, unless you're leaving school or something and going to another school, I guess.
Well, do you not get it every year at the end of every year?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember so much.
I never saved them, to be honest. So
Yearbooks?
yeah.
Oh, but they were the best, right? Like it was such a thing you would take out of American television, adopt it to your school.
Yeah, and you're like, we're cool too. We can vibe. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
For me, it's the fact that like the air, I swear to God, the air would like smell and taste different. The air was crisp when it was summertime. Did you not get that? It's like this sense of relief that almost
100%.
impacts the weather.
Yeah, for sure. What? Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. It's just that that season, the start of that season just feels so great. And for you to have that,
Yeah.
but like Eid break before that, so you have
Yeah.
Eid break, and then you're like, oh wait, 2 more weeks of school, I might as well not wear uniform or whoever.
Our school was so money-minded, okay? Because for non-uniform days, like we would have it at the last day of school, and everyone had to pay $10 for not
Okay.
wearing uniform.
No way.
Yeah.
No, that's extortion.
That is proper extortion. I don't know if other schools in Dubai do this, but mine used to.
We had the exact same thing, but the money would go to charity.
I think ours went to charity as
It
well.
better have, because otherwise, why are you charging kids for
Yeah.
feeling some sense of freedom?
Honestly, it's like you get charged for wearing uniforms themselves are so expensive, and then when you don't wear them, you have to pay for that as well. Like, oh my goodness, parents don't have it easy in this. Just like everything you need to pay
It's a
for.
situation.
We are in a matrix.
We are in a matrix. We have to break out of it.
How we all want to start our Friday morning, like thinking about being stuck in a matrix.
What was your favorite like school moment? Like, would you have like those random class parties in like year 5, year 6, year 7?
Yeah, 100%.
Everyone would bring something.
Yeah, no one got anything. It was just like these bake sales and designated.
Big sale.
Yeah, people would be designated these jobs as to like one would be in charge of barbecue, bake sale, this, that, and then you would just pay your whole savings to, just make the best out of that day.
To the ungrateful people in your class that you never liked in the first place. We never had barbecues.
And their cupcakes that they got from Spinneys for
Yeah.
$10 and sold for like $20 in school. Yeah.
My thing was buy the big packet of chips. Like, you have like 26 packs inside.
Yeah.
Pay 30 dirhams, get 3 massive packs. Like, you're sorted. The kids are sorted. Everyone's happy.
So, but did you ever sell for a higher price?
No, we didn't sell it.
Just give it out?
Yeah, like we'd have like the class parties and then we'd have like the fairs. Wow, life was so different back then.
Fairs, oh my God. And we all used to go to, you weren't studying in Dubai, so you don't know like it was such a rage, Dubai Festival City at that time. And they used to have this carnival. Everyone used to go there after school.
Really?
There was a skate park.
Yeah.
And there were all these like roller coasters and rides. Oh my God. It was like,
You had it good. We had it good. In Oman, every single private school kid would go to this one place on Friday, okay?
okay.
It was called MQ, Medina Qaboos. There was not much to it, not much at all. But like there were these 4 square patches of grass.
Yeah.
And it was named 4 squares, and everyone would go there and just chill. That was our Fridays. Like we literally didn't have much.
Man, I don't know what kids do these days. Like, what do kids actually do? But yeah, if you're heading into the summer, I know it's such a nerve-wracking time. Like going into the summer and coming out of summer, these are the 2 periods where students are like the most anxious and nervous and excited
at the same time.
Yeah. Like your emotions are all over the place.
My thing was like, did you have summers where you wouldn't travel and then everyone would travel and then you have no one to hang out with?
No.
Okay, well.
Was that you?
Well, like a few summers. Because we traveled throughout the year, not necessarily summer. I don't know, it was just weird.
Okay, so when everyone else was traveling, you guys were stationed?
Not always. Like it was like 2 summers.
Oh,
Two
anyway.
sad, lonely summers. Speaking of summer season.
Speaking of summer season, this is for you, Shahir. Please listen up. Save money by setting AC temperatures to 24 degrees Celsius and putting it on auto mode. So Dubai's scorching summers call for reliable cooling solutions that keep us nice and comfortable without breaking the bank. And Empower, the leading district cooling service provider in Dubai, has launched an innovative campaign called Set and Save to 24 degrees Celsius, urging you to optimize your air conditioning usage for energy efficiency. And Ahmed bin Shafar, CEO of Empower, is advocating for an optimal temperature of the setting 24 degrees Celsius and leaving it on auto for air conditioners. This sweet spot strikes a balance between effective cooling and energy conservation. By setting this temperature, you can enjoy a comfortable environment while also contributing to the preservation of natural resources and saving big bucks.
Well, I don't know how I feel about the comfortable environment bit, but Empower Summer AC reminder aims to encourage you to adopt energy efficient practices, which is a better outcome for all of us in the entire globe. By setting your AC conditioner to 24 degrees Celsius, you can reap the following benefits. A, reduce consumption bills, which is adjusting your thermostat to 24 degrees leads to significant savings on your cooling consumption bills in general. No-brainer. B, environmental protection. By lowering the demand for cooling, you're actively contributing to reducing carbon emission. And C, energy conservation. So optimal temperature setting translate into lower pressure on the district cooling network in general.
So we just see how this overall contributes to not just a more sustainable environment, but like major savings for you and then the power plant altogether. And you can switch your air conditioners to automatic mode, which allows the system to adjust cooling based on the ambient temperature. This ensures that your space stays comfortable without unnecessary energy wastage. So what are you taking away from this, Shahir?
You know what, like, it's the environmental
there is
impact.
No but.
It's the environmental impact that makes me think, be a better person. Just suffer for 3 months and 24 degrees is too hot for me. And on auto, like, come on. It's a lot.
You need to like be very mindful of the environment.
The environment,
as
yes.
well, right? Outside, it's like 40, and then inside you want to be 18. Do you want to catch a cold? Do you want to get a sinus? Do you want to get like pneumonia? Like, you know, all these things, like your body will, it's just difficult for your body to adjust.
You have a very valid point.
Yeah, coming from a freezing environment, going into a hot environment,
well, I
it's
get
just
into
not
my
feasible.
car. It really isn't. It's the environmental impacts. I feel bad for the environment. Someone has to look out for her. And I want to be that person. But I have to look out for the people around me so that I don't smell.
You know, you're speaking like a selfish person, a true selfish person. Now, do you feel like you want to take those necessary steps in your life to change yourself?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And you would do that starting with being more considerate of AC temperatures, not just for those who get cold easily, but also for the environment, for the greater good, for, you know, like the benefit of the organization, your house, your electricity bills.
Yep. There are more pros and cons here.
Yeah.
There's one con, you're totally right. But I don't get how, generally speaking, how can you deal with the temperature so high in the summer? Like, are you not, like, literally
Okay,
like...
I don't even understand. But I'll tell you one thing I really don't get are people who leave their homes with the AC on full blast. Like, you're not even in the house.
Yeah.
Turn it off before you leave, or just turn off your lights and your AC before you leave the house.
No, that's pushing it. Yeah, 100%. Like, that is being reckless and irresponsible, and you're not watching out for Mother Nature.
Or your electricity bills. Like,
or your electricity
It doesn't help anyone when in that situation.
Yeah. I think a lot of people take advantage because their AC bills is connected to other bills and it's a fixed price. So they take that like luxury of, oh, like I can do whatever I want with my AC. It's not going to impact anything.
Yeah.
But Mother Nature, you have to look out for her.
Yeah, you're just wasting so many resources by doing that. And their justification is we want to come back to a nice, cool home.
We all do. But you can wait 10 minutes once you get back. And
not even 10 minutes. The cooling is so good. Barely 5 minutes and you're sorted.
Reminder to everyone, by the way, to service your ACs now that it's summertime.
Yeah.
That's something else that we should all be doing. Costs under 50 dirhams and you're going to save more money in the long run.
So true. And that too, like they keep in your contracts, right? Like the one thing we learned last year was when you renew your contract, the one thing you're eligible to is AC cleaning. So you can have the maintenance team just come up and like give you a free, like just clean all your AC compartments without any cost.
Without any cost. I was like 150 dirhams. Completely forgot about that. Thank you so much.
There you go, your summer reminder.
Your Loving Dubai reminders of the day. Without Simran, where would we be?
Tell me about it.
Moving on to our last story for the day. So the Faith family reveal baby's gender in the most extravagant way possible. So there was a grand spectacle in the air yesterday morning at Caesar's Palace, Dubai. There's a baby boy coming in and Dubai sure witnessed the excitement. The Faith family stood at Caesar Palace at 8:15 a.m. And skydivers, this was yesterday morning, and skydivers took to the air and made a grand reveal, and it's a boy!
Woo! That is so exciting. And in season 1 of Dubai Bling, Brianna revealed she might struggle to conceive after she shared that she had been diagnosed with Graves' disease, and despite all the odds, they've been blessed with a baby boy, and that's sure cause for celebration.
So the announcement was made along with Virgin Radio RJ's Priti Malik and Big Rossi as well, and it wasn't just a reveal, it was an extravagant event in the most Chris Fade way possible, or Fade family way possible. That baby, the pictures are gonna come out of this for that baby. Like, you're gonna feel like the coolest kid ever. You're gonna go to school and say, I'm sorry, but did you have skydivers? You know,
for your gender reveal.
Say that you're coming.
It's beautiful. That baby is clearly so loved before it's even like entered the world, and it's amazing that they're setting this example for just, you know, like a unit and a close-knit family, and just celebrating life. And it's so much more than just a gender reveal, you know, it's like a moment of celebration, and that too for Brianna. Yeah,
like you said, they were struggling in the whole like conceiving process, and they were extremely open about it, which is commendable, because not a lot of people feel comfortable talking about the complexities of trying to have a baby and trying to get pregnant. So to do that in such a public platform, like people really internalize those sorts of things, both men and women in a relationship, and it's tough on both ends. And to hear both ends just be vocal about it and share what they're going through and share the difficulties and trials and tribulations, and for the outcome to be this grand, beautiful spectacle, like it is a moment of celebration. Like we're all rooting for you, we're all there to support you, and we're all happy for you, Fade family, Mabruk, and
Mabruk, we're all rooting for you, like Shahir said. Guys, let us know in the comments what are your thoughts on this. But it was little, like, I don't know, annoying to see the posts, you know, like the mixed reactions. Like, why are there mixed reactions to this? It's like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
I think that
because it's to do with a baby.
Yeah, for sure. Someone unborn yet, you know, like, let people enjoy the way they want to enjoy. I think it's the fact that it's someone or two people that are in the public eye, so people feel liberty in attacking unnecessarily. I think they're just trolls.
Yeah.
Get a life.
No, for sure.
Because if it was your friend, you'd go like, oh my god, like, get skydivers, do this, do that, like, rent out the Dubai Eye for the gender reveal, you know?
Like, you do you. If that's how you want to celebrate your life and you have the means, then, you know, like, to each their own. Like, really, why do people feel like who are they to judge?
Yeah.
Like, if you just don't like it, like, move on, you know, it's social media, you can just scroll past. It's literally that easy. It doesn't affect your life in whatsoever way. And yesterday, like, they had their, I think, show live from Caesars, and they had all of their listeners come in and just meet and greet. And
that
all
was
these,
nice to see.
And the children were so excited to meet the presenters. And that was nice, like, you know, just sharing that love and celebration with their fans who listen to them every morning, you know.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
I don't want to hear it.
Your gender reveal, if you were to have one, what would you do?
I don't know. I really didn't think it through. But for me, I wouldn't really make it that, like, I wouldn't have it as a whole thing.
What if it was like small,
very intimate?
Yeah, with your family.
Because in our culture, it's like you have this thing of like nazar, and especially when you're pregnant and stuff, you don't want to like go all out and just like have too many eyes on you. I don't know. In that sense, I would keep it like very like intimate. Yeah, but I wouldn't do a gender reveal. I would ask.
An Arab thing as well. I would ask.
Right?
He shocks me. Yeah, but the same concept, literally, as you said, Ain.
Nazar, yeah.
Yeah, like you don't want to announce too much too soon. I don't know. It's a lot within cultures in Asia in general. I'll still have one.
I know you would. What would you have?
I think the skydivers, not to be a copycat, but the skydivers are cool.
Yeah.
Because like so many people can see it. Like friends that aren't with you, like in the present, that are in their houses can also see it. Like, guys, go outside. Like it's time.
I would do a Harry Potter pot.
Oh my god.
Like a wizardy thing, right?
That's genius.
Cute. I think it's been done before. That's why it's like in my head.
I think I'd have like a Shrek cake. And when you cut it on the inside, you either get Donkey or Fiona.
That is so Shahir.
That's originality.
Your kid is either Donkey or Fiona. Like, I can't even say it out loud without like judging myself.
Or Donkey or the dragon. Ali, what would you...
So which one is the female? Which one's the male?
The dragon. The dragon's a female.
Okay. You see that face? That's the face I want to show you right
I
now.
wish we had a camera on Ali right now because the disgust he's expressing right now. Guys, what would you do? Can you let us know in the comments?
Would you have a gender reveal and what
My
would that be?
laptop died.
It died? How do we do Shahir shoutouts? Okay, take my laptop and do Shahir shoutouts.
Okay, well, you're reading the names out to me, right?
How? My laptop's with you.
Pada Rizwan says, Ain is true. Like, it's such a thing. It's insane how it's in so many different cultures. Do you want to give me the names and I'll do Shahir shoutouts?
Okay, fine, cool. Oh, because you can't read?
Yeah, well, no, like,
Okay,
it's
fine.
one-sided that way.
Let's see.
How about...
I'm just looking for some nice, cute comments.
I think-
Hussam says, good morning, Dubai.
Good morning, Hassam. Dubai says, good morning back to you.
Ismail says, I love the show.
It's alright, we love you back. Without you, we wouldn't be here.
Okay, alv.i.n verified says, when are people going to realize that the entire camera is flipped?
ALV.A.I.N.
He's right. I don't know if, yeah, he's trying to defend us by saying that it's just a flipped camera because it's like on us.
Yeah, basically, if you want the full share experience, you go on Facebook, you go on TikTok, you go on Twitter, you go on YouTube, and you get the full experience. Obviously, Instagram's the behind the scenes, so you get a different experience. We love you just as much, but if you want all the beautiful assets and all the beautiful details and to see Simran's gorgeous face in HD 4K, you go on one of those aforementioned platforms. Better yet, if you want to listen to the show, you can download it in podcast form a few hours after the show goes live. Not even 30 minutes after the show goes live. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on Ankhami, we're on all the good places.
Exactly. And Omego asked, how do I get a job in Dubai? Okay, so some of the platforms where you can apply for jobs is Indeed, LinkedIn for sure, Monster,
Glassdoor.
Okay. Then there is Olive for interns mostly. And if you're a student, then of course your careers hub, just contact them and they will help you out. But you guys have a great weekend. And if you're taking Monday as a sick leave, then have a great Eid holiday as well.
And feel better soon.
And feel better soon, yes, of course. That valid sick leave of yours.
Really want to pull that card. But that is all from us today. Ali says yes. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with you same time, same place on Monday. And early Eid Mubarak for those that are going to be sick in advance. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.